Recently in the garden with Mrs. Clark, Clover, and Gail the snail.
Hi friends, welcome back to the garden. Mrs. Clark here with Clover and his friend Gail the snail. Can you say good afternoon to them? Good afternoon. We're so glad that you joined us again today. Let's just review the life cycle of a plant.
Stage 1, seed. Stage 2, sprout. Stage 3, seedling. Stage 4, flowering plant.
And so here we are, from seedling to flowering plant. Sadly, if you look, I don't have any blooms anywhere on any of my plants. I don't even have a bud on there yet. But that's okay, because guess what? We found out our seed packets that we started with 49 days ago have not only the bloom picture, but the name of each flower. And we thought that was so fun. But we also found out on the back
Is some great information.
Now, together, the three of us, we decided to use our reading skills and read up on all these plants. We found out that all four of the seeds that we picked out, they all need sun. We found out when they need to be planted outside, whether it's the ground or a pot. And we also found out when they're gonna bloom. So, we get to share with you today, because we read on the packets when each plant will bloom. And I know that you got to do a prediction on which plant you thought would bloom the first. So now, here are the answers. Let's just review the four plants. We have sunflowers, morning glories, poppies, and marigolds. So on the count of three, I want you to tell me which one you think is going to bloom first. 1, 2, 3. If you said marigolds, you are correct. Let me read. It tells me that in 55 to 60 days, the marigolds will bloom. The second one, are you ready to shout it out? 1, 2, 3. If you said poppy, you are correct. The poppy says in 70 to 75 days, it will bloom. Now, I have two left. I have the sunflower and the morning glory. Which one's going to be the third place bloomer? 1, 2, 3. If you said the morning glory, you are correct. It says in 80 to 90 days from when we planted them, they will bloom. That's close to 3 months. Which leaves our sunflower in fourth place. It does read on here that the sunflower can bloom 80 days to 120 days. So that's closer to 3 to 4 months. So today we're going to plant it, and I chose a pot, and I thought it would be fun to put all 4 different plants in this one pot so I can continue to watch them grow and just see the difference between them as they grow. So as I share putting them in the pot today, I will also share a fun fact about them. I'm going to go with my first place bloomer, my marigold. I want you to look very closely. We're going to use 4 describing words today. Tallest, smallest, pointiest, and curviest. If you're looking at this plant, what would best describe it? Now we have to see all of them to compare them all. The fun fact about our marigold plant is they are smelly, because in the garden they help fight all the pests away. A pest in the garden is a bug, a slug, and oh, I'm sorry, Gail, a snail. I don't think Gail would hurt our poor flowers. Would you, Gail? I don't think she would. Anyway, I can't smell it, but they say to the pests, they're the smelliest leaf around. All right, so our second place bloomer is our poppy. Thinking about that, remember to look closely. Would you use tallest, smallest, pointiest, or curviest to describe that? I'm going to put those right here. A fun fact about our poppy is that the seeds, if you can remember, they were the smallest, tiniest seeds, those little black ones. They can be used on food like bagels or bread or rolls. And they say they're very nutty tasting. Okay, our third place bloomer is our morning glory. And I want you to look really closely at these. It's really fun to look at the leaves and see how different. Using tallest, smallest, pointiest, curviest, and looking closely. I don't know if you can see that, but one fun fact about my morning glory is that, look at that leaf. It's a heart leaf. Now some of them aren't quite hearts yet, but they will be. And here is our fourth place bloomer. Looking at our sunflower, I want you to look closely. How would you describe this? Tallest, smallest, pointy, curvy, and I'm going to put this over here. Coolest fun fact about the sunflower was that sunflowers have gone to space. I want you to look one more time using the describing word. Tell me tallest, smallest, pointiest, and curviest. I'm going to continue caring for our plants along with Clover and Gail the snail, and we're going to take pictures of them. Maybe at the end of the summer I can share those pictures with you. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Until we meet again.